Kobe admired, respected Michael Jordan in such a way that he patterned his game after Michael, right? He's the closest thing, Kobe is the closest thing to Michael that we've seen. Why? Because he could score that basketball just like Michael Jordan. He had the same mindset and attitude just like Michael Jordan. He took no prisoners. He wanted to just put his foot on your neck. He wanted to destroy you mentally and physically, just like Michael Jordan. And he wanted to have 6 championships like Michael Jordan. He got close, he got 5, but he never got that 6th championship. Now, let's talk about off the court. Off the court, he wanted to build his business just like Michael Jordan. And you know what? He was getting there too. Kobe was doing an outstanding job as a businessman. And he was taking on that Jordan persona too off the court, where he was building his own brand at the same time. And I believe that that's why Kobe and Michael really enjoyed each other. They were like little brother, big brother, because they went to places very few athletes go, where they were world famous. They were able to build a successful brand and company. They were able to win championships, and then they were able to do something special on the basketball court that we haven't seen no other players do. And so I think they had the same mindset, and so that's why they got along off the court. They were great fathers, and they've been great husbands and all that type of thing as well. And they just had a mutual love and respect for each other. And I think that's why they were close.
Who is the greatest of all time in NBA history? A question that will never be answered definitively without sparking controversy. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, or LeBron James? If we're talking about influence and imitation, then no one comes closer to Michael Jordan than Kobe Bryant. When we think of GOAT, greatest of all time, in basketball, Michael Jordan is a legend that will never fade. Not only did he conquer every peak, but he also redefined the face of the NBA and established the winning formula for generations to come. Throughout his career, Jordan built an empire in basketball that no one has been able to surpass, not because no one is better, but because the way he did everything was just perfect. The shots, the ball handling, the intense games, all crafted from perseverance, discipline, and an unyielding fighting spirit. But in basketball, nothing stays static. And when you think of someone who nearly followed in MJ's footsteps, who could be the upgraded version of Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant is the only name that truly belongs alongside him. Kobe wasn't just a student, but a highly talented heir, who perfectly replicated Jordan's playing style, from his fadeaway shots to how he mentally dominated his opponents with a never-give-up attitude. As Magic Johnson said, Kobe is the closest thing to Michael Jordan we've ever seen. This isn't only true in basketball skills, but also in mentality. Kobe played not just for victory, but for the desire to leave a mark, so no one would forget the name Jordan in basketball. And he brought that legacy back to life. Every time you watched Kobe play, you could see Michael Jordan's shadow, the skills, the determination, and that never-quit mentality. So, if Kobe is the successor to MJ, then who is LeBron James in this story? While he might be considered one of the greatest players in the world, LeBron still hasn't surpassed the enormous shadow of Jordan and Kobe. With his impressive achievements and 4 NBA championships, LeBron James is still fighting to solidify himself as the GOAT. But can he do it? The question remains, and Michael Jordan's legacy will always be a challenge that's not easy to overcome. Michael Jordan, the immortal king of basketball. Michael Jordan is not just a player, he is the symbol of perfection in basketball. When we speak of Michael Jordan, no words can fully describe his greatness. Jordan is not just a legend in basketball, but an international icon, a model for anyone who aspires to reach the pinnacle of their career. Over the course of his 6 NBA championships, perhaps no one can compare to Jordan's journey of conquest. To win those championships, he didn't just need talent, but also a spirit of steel, an unyielding fighting spirit, which only Michael Jordan could deliver. Jordan's talent is undeniable, but what made him truly great is not just his long-range shots or his unrivaled moves. Jordan is the model of perseverance and discipline. He understood that success does not come solely from talent, but from the ability to steadfastly pursue goals, from rigorous training, and from the ability to rise from failure. Jordan faced many setbacks throughout his career, but it was those failures that helped him become the legend we admire today. Jordan's skills on the court were extraordinary. He didn't just score with perfect shots, but he also had the ability to control the game, dominate every situation, and not give the opponent a chance. His masterful plays, clutch shots, and intense games, where he always prevailed in the final moments, were the embodiment of an unbeatable hero. While most players might perform well in regular games, Jordan shone brightest in the most intense moments, when all eyes were on him. And then, what truly made Jordan stand out was his undefeatable mentality. Every time he stepped onto the court, Jordan didn't just represent the presence of an athlete, he represented a warrior. He never stopped fighting, never gave up. Every play, every situation, was a battle to assert his dominance. He didn't just want to win, he wanted to make the opponent feel powerless, to show them they had no chance. But Jordan's greatness wasn't confined to the basketball court. Basketball was only one part of his story. Jordan changed the entire perception of athletes in society. No one had ever imagined that an athlete could build such a massive personal brand like Jordan did. Air Jordan was not just a pair of shoes. It became a symbol, a cultural product that to this day has never been replaced. From Nike to Gatorade, from The Last Dance to his advertising campaigns, Jordan turned sports into an industry, not only in the NBA but globally. Moreover, Jordan redefined success off the court. The stories of his perseverance, how he built his career, and how he turned failure into motivation to start over, are lessons that future generations must learn. Jordan didn't just play basketball well, he was also someone who used his fame and talent to create an irreplaceable personal brand. In conclusion, Michael Jordan is not only the GOAT of the NBA, but also the symbol of perfection, resilience, and everything that can be achieved when we never give up. Throughout his career, Jordan taught us that success is the result of unconditional dedication and the determination to overcome all challenges. And if anyone deserves to stand at the top, it is undoubtedly Michael Jordan. Kobe Bryant, the perfect successor and the closest we've seen to Kobe Bryant, the great successor of Michael Jordan and the closest to Jordan we've ever seen. From the beginning of his career, Kobe Bryant set a clear goal: to become the perfect heir to Michael Jordan. And there's no doubt that he is the closest to MJ we've ever seen. From his shots, his fadeaways, to his relentless fight until the last second, Kobe is the embodiment of Michael Jordan in the new generation. Kobe didn't just mimic MJ's technique. He also learned MJ's uncompromising fighting spirit. Kobe's killer instinct, his patience and focus in the most critical moments, are qualities that every basketball fan must acknowledge. A perfect example is the 2010 NBA Finals Game 7 against the Boston Celtics, where Kobe Bryant, despite struggling with injuries and a poor shooting percentage, still carried the Los Angeles Lakers to victory, contributing 23 points in the final game of the season. This never-give-up spirit was exactly the legacy Kobe inherited from Jordan: skills and carrying the team. Kobe wasn't just a scorer, he was also a team leader. Throughout his career, Kobe proved that his ability to score wasn't limited to regular shots. One of Kobe's most distinctive skills was his ability to create scoring opportunities for himself. Even in the most difficult situations, his one-on-one moves, where Kobe could defeat any defender, even the best, set him apart from other players. It could be said that Kobe was the only one who could carry the team during the most critical times, much like Michael Jordan did throughout his career. Both of them had the ability to take over a game by themselves when the team needed it the most. Kobe once scored 81 points in a game against the Toronto Raptors in 2006, an extraordinary feat that wasn't just about scoring, but also about his insatiable desire to win and the record he set. Just like MJ with his 60 points in 1993 against the Orlando Magic, such performances highlight that Kobe also had that killer instinct and the ability to shine in critical moments. Unyielding mentality. What we always saw in Michael Jordan was his ability to stay focused and decisive in the most intense moments. Kobe Bryant inherited this and even developed it to new heights. Kobe's mental steel helped him never fear crucial moments. In a game against the Phoenix Suns in the 2006 playoffs, when the Lakers were trailing and time was running out, Kobe hit a decisive shot from half court, sending his team to the next round. Plays like this demonstrate that Kobe had the mentality to remain cool and unaffected by pressure, a trait almost identical to Michael Jordan's. Kobe also stood out for his ability to lead the team, even when the team was facing adversity. In the 2004 game against the Miami Heat, when the Lakers were missing key players, Kobe not only scored, but also controlled the entire game, carrying the team and leading them to victory, building a brand and legacy. Off the court, Kobe was also a successful entrepreneur. just like his mentor Michael Jordan. Mamba mentality. Kobe's relentless spirit didn't just influence basketball, but also opened a new door in personal branding. Kobe wasn't just an athlete, he became an icon. His ventures, documentaries, and appearances in advertising campaigns showed that Kobe had truly become a businessman, much like Jordan had done with Nike and Air Jordan. He didn't just leave a mark in basketball, he also built a massive legacy off the court, creating an influence that reached beyond the sport. In conclusion, Kobe Bryant is the perfect successor to Michael Jordan. Even though he doesn't have that sixth championship ring, Kobe is still the closest and the most deserving of Michael Jordan's legacy. With his killer instinct, exceptional scoring ability, mental fortitude, and ability to carry the team in crucial moments, Kobe didn't just follow in Jordan's footsteps, he took the values Jordan established and elevated them. He is a living legend and will always be an inspiration to future generations of basketball players. LeBron James, the great journey and the enigma of the new generation GOAT. LeBron James, one of the greatest players of all time. But can he surpass the two legends that came before him? LeBron James is a name that cannot be denied in NBA history. With 4 NBA championships and impressive personal achievements, LeBron James is considered one of the greatest players of this generation. But can he surpass the massive shadow of Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant to deserve the GOAT title? That is the question that still remains unanswered. All-around skills and maintaining dominance over time, LeBron isn't just a great scorer, he is an all-around player. Unlike MJ and Kobe, LeBron can do everything on the court. He can score, assist, defend, and handle every task on the team. This versatility has allowed him to maintain long-term dominance, unlike Jordan and Kobe, who had to deal with injuries and fatigue as they aged. However, LeBron's scoring ability doesn't match Kobe or MJ. While LeBron might be the most versatile player in NBA history, in those crucial moments, he hasn't been able to shine as brightly as Jordan or Kobe. Just look at Game 6 of the 2013 NBA Finals, when LeBron led the Miami Heat with 37 points to secure a win, or Game 7 of the 2016 NBA Finals. But even so, those defining moments for LeBron still don't match the historic shots of Jordan in the 1997 Finals against the Utah Jazz, or Kobe's buzzer beater against the Phoenix Suns. Fighting spirit and leadership ability. LeBron James is one of the players with the strongest fighting spirit in the NBA. He can carry the team and lead a group of players to victory. In the 2016 season, LeBron helped the Cleveland Cavaliers turn the series around and win the NBA championship for the first time in 52 years. This shows that LeBron's ability to carry the team is unmatched. He works relentlessly to protect his team, especially in those critical moments. However, even though he has the ability to lead and score, LeBron still lacks something that Jordan and Kobe possessed: the unwavering will to win in the most high-pressure situations. LeBron is a very smart player, always calculating his next move. But in those decisive moments, he sometimes can't carry the team the way Kobe or MJ did. LeBron and his legacy. LeBron James has changed the way we view athletes. He is not just a player, he is also a savvy businessman. The brands he has built, the deals he has been involved in, and especially his off-court ventures, have allowed LeBron to create a legacy that extends far beyond basketball. Although LeBron has achieved it all, from titles to lucrative commercial contracts, no one can deny that Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large. 6 NBA championships is still the number that LeBron hasn't yet reached. Even if he succeeds in the future, LeBron still hasn't surpassed MJ and Kobe in the GOAT race. Conclusion: LeBron James is one of the greatest players of all time, but in the GOAT conversation, he still hasn't surpassed the two legends, Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. LeBron has the skills, talent, and achievements, but the shadow of MJ and Kobe remains a massive challenge for him. However, LeBron's journey is far from over, and we will have to wait and see if he can achieve something even greater in the years to come. Why Michael Jordan remains the unchallenged king? Michael Jordan, the unreplaceable GOAT. In all the discussions about the GOAT, greatest of all time, no matter how many legends come and go, one question always remains: can Michael Jordan be replaced? The answer is no, never. Jordan's unparalleled dominance in the NBA. Michael Jordan didn't just win 6 NBA championships, he became a symbol of absolute dominance in every game. From the moment he entered the NBA, Jordan built an empire that no one could reach for over a decade. He didn't just win through technical skill, but through his mental strength. It was his unshakable mindset and never backing down that led him to these legendary victories. His clutch shots, His wins in must-win games and his ability to create unforgettable moments have cemented Michael Jordan's irreplaceable legacy. Every player can score, but only Jordan could turn every shot into an icon, and every victory of his wasn't just a personal win but also a victory for an entire generation. No one can match Jordan's influence and legacy. The name Michael Jordan is not just tied to basketball, but has become a global icon, representing an entire generation of athletes that future players will always look up to. Air Jordan, not just a pair of shoes, but a cultural symbol, changed the entire perception of the connection between sports and business. His contracts with Nike and Gatorade, his iconic commercials, have made Michael Jordan a massive brand not just in basketball but in every sport. Since Jordan retired, his influence continues. Players like Kobe Bryant and LeBron James, despite their remarkable achievements, still cannot surpass MJ's shadow. While Kobe has 5 rings and LeBron has 4 rings, neither can surpass Jordan in terms of influence, dominance, and the legacy he built. No one has done what Jordan did, becoming a legend not only in sports but in popular culture. Conclusion: Michael Jordan is not just the GOAT of the NBA but the GOAT of all sports. No one can replace him, and while Kobe and LeBron may come close, they still can't achieve the perfection that MJ created. Michael Jordan will forever remain the greatest icon, the one who paved the way for future basketball athletes.